In today's show, MicroStrategy pledges to buy more Bitcoin despite paper loss in its holdings of $424 million in quarter two. In a new report they go on to share, we continue to be pleased by the results of the implementation of our digital asset strategy. Our latest capital raise allowed us to expand our digital holdings, which now exceed 105,000 Bitcoins. Going forward, we intend to continue to deploy additional capital into our digital asset strategy. Now check this out, MicroStrategy performance as of July 27th. Since the start of their Bitcoin Treasury program, MicroStrategy is up 406% and Bitcoin is up 227%, while the NASDAQ is only up 39%. And as Document in Bitcoin points out, Bitcoin now has the same amount of users as the internet did back in 1997 and growing at a much faster pace currently, with 114 million people now hodl in Bitcoin. Also in today's show, breaking news, PayPal set to launch crypto trading in the UK and may embrace DeFi. That's right, according to the company's second quarter earnings call, their CEO Dan Schulman stated that the UK is likely to be the next country where crypto trading is offered. Quoting him here, "Yeah, well, we continue to be really pleased with the momentum we're seeing on crypto. We're going to launch hopefully, maybe even next month in the UK and open up trading there." I'll be breaking this down for you. Also in today's show, Ethereum price can hit $14,000 if this March 2020 chart Fractal holds. That's right, Ether can climb above $14,000 this year in 2021 based on its current trend-striking similarity with the one from last year. I'll be breaking this down for you. Also in today's show, Bitcoin traders expressed mixed emotions about what's next for the Bitcoin price. This anonymous trader known as Immortal says Bitcoin's 4-year cycle is currently 65% through its bull market phase, and the trader predicts a top at $150,000, which will be followed by a correction to $32K, which is about an 80% correction. I'll be breaking this down for you, as well as the latest technical analysis. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin currently correcting in the red as Ethereum and many of the altcoins are breaking out in the green. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work and earn up to a 10% APY on select stablecoins. And their new flagship product is this BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card, where you can earn 3.5% back in Bitcoin on all purchases. They also recently ditched their annual fee, truly making this a no-brainer to take advantage of this offer, as well as receive up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $100 or more. Go ahead and use my referral link in the description right down below, and let's start stacking those sats, shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. How's it going, crypto fam? Holla at your boy in the comments below. We have a lot to cover as usual. I'm your host, JV. Let's dive right in, shall we? Business intelligence and mobile software firm MicroStrategy, which was the first publicly traded company to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet, has pledged to buy more Bitcoin despite reporting impairment losses of $424.8 million in quarter two of this year. However, this is only a paper loss, so keep that in mind, as the Bitcoin price at the end of the quarter does not reflect a realized loss. So depending upon how you add the figures up, MicroStrategy appears to have made nearly $1 billion more from Bitcoin than it spent. Not too shabby. And along with CEO Michael Saylor's fervent belief in Bitcoin, that may be why it resolved to add more Bitcoin to its reserves going forward, the report shared the following: "We continue to be pleased by the results of the implementation of our digital asset strategy. Our latest capital raise allowed us to expand our digital holdings, which now exceeds 105,000 Bitcoins. Going forward, we intend to continue to deploy additional capital into our digital asset strategy." We're talking about 105,000 Bitcoin acquisition in just 1 year. That's right, Michael Saylor just celebrated his 1-year anniversary in Miami at that Bitcoin conference. The quarter two report was announced earlier today. As of June 30th, 2021, MicroStrategy held an approximate 105,085 BTC with a carrying value of over $2 billion at an impairment loss of $689 million since acquisition. The average carrying amount per Bitcoin was an estimated $19,518. And earlier this week, Elon Fudd Puppet himself also published a quarter two report for Tesla, which showed a $23 million impairment loss on its Bitcoin hodlings. Now let's check out the non-generally accepted accounting principles, which paints a different picture for MicroStrategy's digital asset holdings, with the Bitcoin cost basis at $2.741 billion, but its market value is $3.6 billion, which reflects an average cost per Bitcoin at $26,000 and with a market price of $34,700 as of June 30th. Checking out this tweet here from Ecoinometrics, MicroStrategy performance as of July 27th, 2021. Since the start of their Bitcoin treasury program, MicroStrategy is up 406%, Bitcoin is up 227%, while the NASDAQ is only up 39%. Numbers don't lie. It is what it is. Let's go BTC. Total revenues for the second quarter totaled $125.4 million, which was a 13.4% increase compared to quarter two of last year. MicroStrategy's gross profit equated to $102.3 million and represented a gross margin of 81.6%. Overall, MicroStrategy reported a second quarter loss of $299.3 million compared to a $3 million profit in the same quarter last year. Saylor and MicroStrategy appear to be all in on Bitcoin at this stage, as they should be, and both have continued to accumulate the asset despite the crypto downturn that began back in May, as the strategy is to hold the asset long term. The CEO did recently note, however, that if the price of Bitcoin is lower than what it is today 4 years from now, he will reconsider his strategy. So what does that look like? That means by the year 2025, if Bitcoin isn't trading above $38,000, let's say, he'll reconsider his strategy. But we all know, as all Bitcoin hodlers are in profit 4 years or longer, 100% of them, 100% of the time. So you know MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor will continue to accumulate, the king of all crypto. And as Document in Bitcoin points out, Bitcoin now has the same amount of users as the internet did back in 1997 and is growing at a much faster pace. 114 million people now hold Bitcoin, as they should, as Bitcoin is the internet of money. Now, before I break down our next breaking story of the day, PayPal set to launch crypto trading in the UK and may embrace DeFi, as well as the Ethereum price can hit $14,000 if this March 2020 chart Fractal holds, as well as Bitcoin traders express mixed emotions about what's next for the Bitcoin price. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin currently correcting, and checking this out, Bitcoin just had its 9th green day in a row, which is its longest streak since May of 2017. Now we have Ethereum up 2.19%, trading just under $2,350. We have Chainlink up about 2%, trading at $19.30. Polkadot up 0.25%, trading just under $15, and XRP has been breaking out more recently, now up 3% for the day, trading just above 73 cents. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Global payments giant platform PayPal is looking towards the UK as the next market in which to expand its crypto trading services. According to the company's second quarter earnings call on Wednesday, PayPal has done very well out of crypto trading for the period. CEO Dan Schulman stated that the UK is likely to be the next country where crypto trading is offered. Quoting Schulman right here, "Yeah, well, we continue to be really pleased with the momentum we're seeing on crypto. We are going to launch, hopefully, maybe even next month in the UK and open up trading there." He stated that the company is adding incremental functionality to the crypto trading platform, having already increased the crypto purchasing limits to now $100,000 per week as of July 15th. That's right, when they initially rolled this out, they were talking about having a $10,000 weekly limit, but they launched with a $20,000 weekly limit, and they just 5x'd it from there. Now with the $100,000 per week limit, PayPal is also working on open banking integration, Schulman stated, adding that it will increase the ability to fully integrate into ACH and do faster payments. That's right, because ACH is as slow as molasses and as old as dinosaurs. ACH is PayPal's automated clearinghouse, a payment service that enables merchants to electronically collect payments from customers by directly debiting their checking or savings accounts. Now, how many of you have used PayPal to send or receive payments or to purchase cryptocurrency? Let me know in the comments below. Schulman revealed that Pay with Venmo revenues grew by 183% year over year, and thereafter has been strong adoption and trading of crypto on Venmo. The PayPal-owned firm Venmo launched crypto trading services to an estimated 70 million users back in mid-April. Now let's talk about the DeFi integration. Regarding decentralized finance, Schulman suggested that PayPal was looking into what the next generation of the financial system looks like and how to integrate smart contracts and decentralized apps into the platform. quoting him here, how can we use smart contracts more efficiently? How can we digitize assets and open those up to consumers that may have not had access to that before? There are some interesting DeFi applications as well, and so we are working really hard. The comments came at the same time of a leaked video from last week's ETHCC conference in Paris, which revealed that the world's largest decentralized exchange, Uniswap, has been in talks with PayPal, among other fintech firms, regarding DeFi integration. On July 28th, Cointelegraph reported that PayPal's super app, which will feature high-yield savings, early access direct deposit funds, and messaging capabilities and additional crypto functionality, is almost ready for launch. So there you have it. Are you ready for PayPal to roll out their DeFi app platform? Let me know in the comments right down below. And before I break down our next story of the day, the Ethereum price can hit $14,000 if this March 2020 chart Fractal holds, as well as Bitcoin traders express mixed emotions about what's next for the Bitcoin price. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just above $1.5 trillion with about $80 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current Bitcoin dominance is at 47.5%, with the Ether dominance at 17.9%. And checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Flow up 37%, trading at $25.25. Ontology up 10% for the day and 28% for the week, trading just under 79 cents. And Solana up 10% for the day and 15% for the week, trading just above $31. Now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 53, back in neutral. Yesterday was a 50, last week a 23, and last month a 28 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Ethereum's native asset Ether faces prospects of closing above $14,000 sometime this year in 2021, based on its current trends striking similarity with the one from last year. How many of you feel a $14,000 Ethereum price is inevitable before the end of the year? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's discuss the Ether price fractal, first spotted by user Trading Shot. The Ethereum fractal involves three technical indicators, including a 50-day simple moving average, a Fibonacci channel, and the relative strength index, better known as the RSI. Ether closed above its 50-day simple moving average in July 2021, which was the first time since the May 2021 bearish correction. As Trading Shot noted, breaking above the said moving average wave historically predicts bull runs. For instance, a run up above the 50-day simple moving average in April 2020 took the Ethereum/USD exchange rate from around $170 to over $500 in September 2020 in only 137 days. As you can see right here in this chart, it shows Ethereum's bullish fractal by Trading Shot. The period of extreme upside gains also witnessed Ethereum's daily RSI shooting higher from 60, which is neutral, to over 90, which is overbought. Meanwhile, as the crypto rallied, its price moves found interim support and resistance levels inside a Fibonacci channel. Now, new all-time highs are to be anticipated. Trading Shot recounted multiple instances based on the April to September 2020 fractal, each showing Ether closing above its 50-day simple moving average and rallying higher inside the Fibonacci channel, while its RSI wobbled between neutral and overbought levels. The same is happening in July 2021. Quoting him right here, once the 50-day simple moving average breaks, it takes Ether either 132, 137, or 70 days to reach its next top on the Fibonacci scale. The analysts stress, as you see, tops are progressive on the level higher each time. First 1.0, then 1.5, then most recent in May, 2.0 Fibonacci. Approximately the 1.0 level on the next leg upward could have Ether test $4,000. Meanwhile, an extended uptrend could have the pair reach 1.5 and 2.0 Fibonacci levels, which coincides with $6,000 and $9,000 respectively. But Trading Shot also noted that on each rally after closing above the 50-day simple moving average, Ether's upside target progresses one level higher on the Fibonacci scale. Therefore, the crypto's next price target may be the 2.5 Fibonacci level, which is also above $14,000. The analyst shared the following: technically, we may assume that the next top will be 2.5 or higher, but certainly that appears to be a very high level from the current prices, especially if it technically needs to be achieved in 137 days or even worse, 70 days, as the model suggests. So there you have it. How many of you feel that a $14,000 Ethereum price before the end of this year is likely? And in a previous episode, I shared a prediction from Crypto Calio, who's predicting an $18,000 Ethereum price by this cycle top sometime next year. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments right down below. Before I break down our final story of the day, Bitcoin traders express mixed emotions about what's next for the Bitcoin price. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 860 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button to help support the channel and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes, to Google Play. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok, so be sure to follow me there. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. The rumor that Amazon would accept crypto payments sparked a wave of bullish enthusiasm across the crypto market earlier in the week, but now the sentiment has begun to wane as Bitcoin bulls face stiff resistance at that $40,000 level. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView shows that the bears have managed to fend off multiple attempts to flip that $40,000 level to support, and defense of the zone continued on July 29th as Bitcoin's stagnant price action and added to concerns that the Bitcoin price can fall back to last week's $35,000 to $30,000 range. As you can see right here, you're looking at the Bitcoin one-day candle chart. We just had 9 consecutive days closing in the green, which we haven't seen since 2017, as the 21-week exponential moving average marks the line between a bull and a bear market. That's right, Bitcoin's rapid ascent from 31,000 to almost 41,000 lifted the price near its 21-week exponential moving average, a level that is widely considered as a bull market indicator, according to pseudonymous crypto Twitter analyst Rec Capital. As he shares here in this tweet, the 21-week exponential moving average is largely regarded as a Bitcoin bull market indicator. When Bitcoin is above it, Bitcoin is thought to be in a bull market. When the price is below it, Bitcoin is thought to be in a bear market. Bitcoin is now fighting to break out beyond the 21-week exponential moving average, which you can see right here in this chart in the green. This is the critical line in the sand which separates the bulls from the bears. One of the responses of the tweet offered a word of caution for overly bullish traders because similar moves in the past were followed by lower lows and an extension of bear market conditions, as shown by the yellow circles right here in this chart. Previous instances of the price breaking above the 21-week exponential moving average have resulted in a reversal that leads to a retest of lower lows in the following weeks and months. Now let's talk about the Bitcoin whales who remain greedy while others are fearful. Now, one group of market participants who have shown little evidence of indecision are Bitcoin whales who have embraced Warren Buffett's mantra to be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful, by buying up low-priced Bitcoin as the weaker hands tap out. As Sentiment Analytics points out here, Bitcoin whales have been staying busy, and addresses holding between 100 and 10,000 BTC just reached a combined all-time high, 9.19 million coins held. They have added 170,000 more BTC since May 22nd and a staggering 130,000 BTC in the past 4 weeks alone. That's right, massive accumulation by the whales and institutions. Now let's zoom out and take a look at the longer term cycles. When near-term confusion prevails, sometimes it's best to take a step back so you can see the bigger picture, where the market is and what possibilities the future holds. According to Immortal, a synonymous Twitter user, Bitcoin's 4-year cycle is currently about 65% through its bull market phase, and the trader predicts a top at $150,000, which will be followed by a correction to $32,000. Now I want to stop right here and discuss this. $150,000 Bitcoin top. Do you feel this is likely this cycle? Let me know in the comments below. And for Bitcoin to correct all the way down to 32,000, that's roughly an 80% correction. I had Bobby Lee, a guest here on the show, and we talked about what's likely this market cycle, and he predicted a $250,000 to $300,000 Bitcoin price, followed by a 50 to 80% correction. This would be right in alignment with that, as 32,000 is an 80% correction. Further confirmation of the long-term perspective was offered by Econometrics, who compares Bitcoin's current post-halving price action to performances in the previous 2 halvings, as they share here on Twitter. Bitcoin after the halving, July 29, 2021, 443 days after the third halving, Bitcoin at $39,973. Catching up to the growth trajectory of the previous cycle will require a lot of juice, but we can hope this move is the start of a new leg up. So far, so good. rocket ship to the moon. This chart shows the current price of Bitcoin is well below the average growth of the previous cycles, indicating that the Bitcoin price has some catching up to do if it will achieve a similar trajectory and reach a new all-time high above $100,000, which leads us to the million-dollar question. When do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to break out above six figures? Let me know in the comments right down below. I also like to point out that many analysts are predicting a multiple six-figure Bitcoin price by this cycle top. So another million-dollar question is, when will the cycle top be? Will it be the end of this year? Will it be next year? Potentially the end of next year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. MicroStrategy pledges to buy more Bitcoin despite paper loss on its holdings of $424 million in quarter two. Also in today's show, we discussed PayPal set to launch crypto trading in the UK and may embrace decentralized finance. Also in today's show, we discussed the Ethereum price can hit $14,000 this year if March's 2020 chart Fractal holds. We also discussed $150,000 Bitcoin price prediction, followed by an 80% crash all the way down to $32,000. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And don't forget to smash my referral link in the description right down below to claim your BlockFi Bitcoin rewards Visa credit card so you can start earning 3.5% back in Bitcoin on all purchases. Let's start stacking those sats, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode.